Hello everyone and welcome back to the G Spot, where we discuss if brands have hit the spot or some brands who might have not. So let's start off with Pepsi's rebrand. Coming from a creative side, what do you think?
The recent rebrand from 2023, in my opinion, is a complete success.
Yeah.
Compared to the previous one. So now they've gone back to their original, more iconic look they used to have before, which is more recognizable, definitely more recognizable.
Yeah.
And if we looked at the previous rebrand they did in 2008,
it was a flop, wasn't it? That one
yeah,
didn't get like a good reaction from everyone.
No, not at all. It was just, they had this long, massive design statement, basically the design strategy they proposed. I think it was £1 million rebrand.
Yeah.
They went into such a deep detail. They went through like the golden ratio, even related to Mona Lisa's face, to like galaxy, magnetic fields and all of that.
Yeah.
Basically the Pepsi logo being the earth, and it was just so in depth, but the end result was just not working out because the font was so weak, so modernized, it took away their identity. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, I like the logo mark, which was in the previous logo. It was a little bit more playful and they explained it. It was basically this 3D, let's call it a human's head, and the shape, the wavy shape was like a mouth, which in the different angle, it was showing different emotions because it was changing. I like that. Yeah. I thought that was very creative.
That's cool. Yeah. But no, same as what you said, like apparently this one is bringing back a lot of nostalgia for the 1970s Pepsi.
Exactly.
And apparently they were trying to hit a younger target audience. So, and I think it has been successful within that. Yeah. But yeah, as you say, the one before, it was just bland, but Pepsi seems to always be changing.
Yeah, they've actually, if we compare them to Coca-Cola, for example, we all know that Coca-Cola's had pretty much the same look since they started. Yeah. It was actually since 1887.
Oh,
since
wow.
Then Coca-Cola
had the same.
The same scripty font, looking like a ribbon look.
Yeah.
They don't need to change it. It's just their
It's so recognizable as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting thing is, Pepsi's logo when they started looked very similar to Coca-Cola. I wouldn't say it was copied, but I would say they took a pretty good inspiration from it. And it was not until the 1950, I think? Yeah, 1950, where they actually rebranded, redesigned it, and then they introduced their iconic sphere with the wavy shape. Yeah. Since then, that's been their look and their personality. Yeah. But yeah, they had a lot of changes.
They have.
I like the logo, which they created in 1950s. That was, that was Pepsi. And then they had the rebrand, where I was not really sure about it because it felt a little bit disconnected, like the Pepsi word was outside. Yeah. So I wasn't a massive fan of that. But yeah, I think they've gone to the right direction with this, going back to their original look.
They had an 8.1% jump in sales to £443.5 million in the final quarter of 2023 through this rebrand. So I think that says it all. That's a lot.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How much it can change everything, just the brand, just the look, and how people perceive it. That's
100%.
Definitely the right decision in the right direction.
But I wonder why they wanted to go for a younger target audience. Like, I wonder what their thinking was behind that.
Well, I think most brands are trying to do that nowadays. They try to go more modern, more simplified, and you tend to see all those recognizable looks. They just all start becoming the same. Yeah. So many brands did it. And it's just, when you put them next to each other, they're so simple now. They've taken all the creativity, let's call it that way, their identity, and they're all doing it. But look at Coca-Cola, for example. You don't need to do that. No. If the logo is working, you don't need to change it. It just went down for them. Pepsi sold. Yeah. I think actually the design It's not statements. Design strategy documents, actually the rebrand documents, they leaked out from the initial 2008
Right.
design, because I've seen some podcasts and discussions like it's not supposed to be visible for the public.
Okay.
And yeah, it leaked out, so now I mean you can see it online, but maybe that's the reason.
That could be why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Pepsi, as we know, as we've discussed, is always changing.
Yeah.
Always changing their logo.
Hopefully they keep this one.
Hopefully, because it's obviously doing something right.
Yeah. I think that is their look. I don't think they should change it.
No,
it's
definitely not.
It's good, it's bold, it's like a statement, everybody will recognize it. The only thing maybe for me is that having the Pepsi word within that shape, within the wave, makes it look a little bit more, not flat, but it takes the illusion of motion away.
Yeah.
And you lose a little bit the wavy feeling because the word is obviously placed straight, but that's the only thing. But I'll definitely prefer it compared to the previous ones. People are criticizing the new logo nowadays. They're saying that it just looks like the 1987 logo.
Yeah, which I do understand, I do agree.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. Actually, I think it's a good thing. They took what works well for them, and they've made it better.
Yeah.
So they've changed the font, which I think they've picked a nice font. It's more modern. It has that little flow wave. It works good with the icon, with the shape, the wavy shape. I like that they've changed the color because it was red, blue.
Yeah.
They were merging a little bit. There wasn't a good contrast with it. And they've taken out like the sides, so it's now like a statement of the logo.
Yeah, definitely.
It works better around, let's say, merchandising or like old packaging. I just think it looks much better. And yeah, it's mainly the font, I think, and they've also made the font smaller, so it fits nice within the shape. Before it was kind of coming out, so it looked a little bit off place. Now it's, I think,
they've definitely done the right thing. I think that's cool. Right, well, that's our opinion on the Pepsi rebrand. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.